Alright, so now we need to start working on some animations. These animations are normally pretty easy to make, but I'm actually kind of happy that they're going to be harder inside this series because, as you can see here, normally you have all the pictures on one single strip for when you're making something like this. But on these, they actually have them all separated here. You see how each one's separate? It's not all just one file. So we actually have to go in here and make these things ourselves through the animation system for Unity. So we'll right click over here and we'll create an animation, right? So we want to create, we're going to do an animation, wherever that is, there we go. And we're going to call this idle, all right? Now we're going to put the idle on the player here. It's going to add everything else that we need. So you see on here, I added an animator, and it calls it player. If you click over here on the animator screen, you'll actually see that it comes right into idle. Idle doesn't really have anything going for it right now, but it exists. So we have this idle animation. We have the player over here as well, and we can start to make things. Now, it doesn't do anything yet. Like, you know, if I hit play, he's still not going to idle or anything, right? But it does exist inside the game. Now we want to make it so these four pictures are actually like all part of one animation, all part of this idle animation. It's already assigned to the animator. By the way, if you don't have this animator screen up, you go to Window and you go to Animation. You can open up Animator. All right. We want it so like right now it's set up so it automatically goes to idle right here, and it's not happening. Nothing's happening over here. So what we want to do is we're going to open up a window. We're going to go into animation right here. If we click on him, our guy here, and we hit this play button on this, it's playing the animation, but nothing's happening. Like, why is the player on there? Now, you have to make sure the player is selected on there. You can see the idle animations popping up. There's nothing else there because there is no other animations on him. If you don't have him selected, you have something else selected, you're going to see, oh, there's no animators, nothing here. This thing's not going to do anything, right? But you click on the player, it goes right to idle. It knows what's happening, right? So you select all these pictures on here, all the ones that you want in there. You want to drag them in to this timeline right here, right? And then we play it again, and wow, he's got a super fast animation, right? Now, each one of these is a separate picture inside of it. If you actually move this white dot around, you can actually see how it's like that whole animation right there. 1, 2, 3. Right? So, what you want to do is separate them all out a little bit. Now, you got to get a sense of the timing here. And I like to just put them on the big lines to start off with. And we play it, and it looks about right. You see here, like when it gets to the end here, then he's like instantly going over here. So you almost want like this picture to be there twice. So you want to drag this one in one more time, drag it in, and maybe what I like to do is just maintain it until there, right? So one before, and then it'll go back into the loop, right? So then we play it, and now it looks about right, you know, about as good as it's gonna look with like a four frame animation, which is what that is. Okay, so now it's set up. We have the animation set. That's what that we just created this idle animation, which is pretty awesome, right? And we hit play, and he should idle animate, and he does once, and stays the same afterwards. Okay, so why is that happening? Well, if you go into the idle animation, the animation that we created, you click it, you'll see that loop time is not selected. You hit this check mark right here. You push play one more time. And wow, we have ourselves a little character here running around looking good. All right, so that's the basics of creating an animation. What I want you to do next, and this is going to be a bit of a challenge, is I want you as a challenge to make the entire run animation yourself. All right, catch you in a little bit. You can pause the video right now. Again, I'm going to reiterate, I know I've said this a lot. Challenges are important. That's all I'm saying. Alright, so we're going to create ourselves an animation. Got it right there. We're going to call it run. Drag this over to the player. You can see that it's appeared over here. And we're going to click on the player. we're going to make sure our animation window is open. Wherever I happen to put that, I might have even exited it. So if you have, you go to Window, Animation, Animation, and you're going to see that you have the idle animation up right here. You want to switch that to Run. Drag all of these pictures over to the timeline right there. You want to go one by one and just, I'm going to put that randomly right there. And just push them over by the big ones and then space them out however you want after that, right? So you test it out, see how it looks, realize that this thing is scaled to nothingness. You click them all. Actually, you know what? As a challenge, go in and fix the sizing of the running animation. Alright, so you click this one, you shift click them all, go over here, you set them back to 16, you hit apply, and you get the right size. You hit play button again, and we should get a good feel of it. This last animation again is not doing it right, so we go one before the end, and we'll get a better run animation. There it goes, pretty smooth, guys. All right, now you want to make sure that this is set on loop time, and then you can just exit out of that. And we're all set here with the player animation. So we hit the play button, we start idling away, and then we start running and we don't run. So that'll be a problem that we fix next time, where we go in and try to script in the new animations into the actual game through script. It'll be fun. Remember to leave a comment below, give me some feedback, and if you liked the video, please hit that like button. Please subscribe, hit the bell notification so you can get all my tutorials. It'd be awesome. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye.